Now, good news earlier this week when Health Minister Robin Swan announced that Northern Ireland would soon have a mental health champion. Joining me now from Action Mental Health is their Chief Executive, David Babington. David, good morning. Can I begin by asking you how important was that announcement this week?
Good morning to you and to all your listeners. I think the announcement of the Mental Health Champion was a wonderful fillip, a really great uplift for everyone currently who are now locked down. Hearing that actually politicians have coalesced around the idea of having someone who is going to be provides leadership for all of us here in Northern Ireland in terms of mental health to drive the change that I think a lot of us know need to happen and to prioritise everything to do with mental health in Northern Ireland. It's something which we as an organisation and our other charity partners under the guise of Together for You have been promoting for many years. And to be fair, most of the people in the statutory sector, in the Department for Health as well, understand we do need leadership and prioritisation of mental health. So look, this is a really good news story today. And I think for the rest of the period we're trying to work out how this works, this will be a really positive engagement with all the partners involved.
And can I ask you, to what extent has COVID-19 had an impact or an effect on mental health?
Yes, it's early days yet to know exactly what the impact is, but some early studies have started to show that certainly about a quarter to a third of the population are having issues of fear and anxiety, very much heightened levels.
Yes.
But for the majority of people, actually, that sort of seems to reduce a bit. They start to get in a bit of structure, a bit of a routine, and it helps them. I suppose the real worry is for those people who already have issues before we went into lockdown. So, for instance, an organisation, Action Mental Health, looks after about 1,200 people who are really vulnerable, have mental health issues. Clearly the issues with them are much more serious, and that is affecting them. And certainly people with addictions as well, with serious mental health issues, being cooped up perhaps with people who you're not getting on with, maybe they're not family, it can be really, really difficult. So we are providing a lot of support to those people in these circumstances.
And of course, it goes without saying there are no quick fixes or ready-made answers, but can you give our listeners some tips or some advice if they're finding the present lockdown situation particularly difficult?
Yeah, there is some wonderful advice out there. And if I maybe remind them and maybe point them towards the Public Health Agency's 5 ways to well-being. That's all about connecting, being active, learning, giving, and take notice. 5 really good prompts and tips. Things like be active, get out and get into the fresh air. Taking exercise is a really powerful antidepressant, and it will distract you from issues as well. Learning, think about a new language, maybe a bit of cookery skills, and give back, etc. So there's a lot of good stuff out there. And I think this is one way that I think social media and great technology we have now is really enabling people to connect as well and swap ideas about what to do. And particularly young people, I think, are really latching onto that as well.
Yes.
And certainly young people really do miss that structure without school, and they're finding actually that social media and the internet and websites can really help them connect and sort of stay in touch with their friends.
Well, finally, David, have we got a telephone number or a contact for those in our listening area if they want to speak to someone at the moment?
Yeah. Very much so. There is a lot of help out there, so please don't feel that you are isolated. Clearly, if you are in crisis, there is the Lifeline telephone number 0808 808 8000, and also Samaritans, another free phone number, and there'll be people there who are trained counsellors who know how to speak to people and talk to you. Apart from that, there is also something, if you have internet access, is to go on to the web and go on to Northern Ireland helplines, and there are 50 organisations, including the 2 I've already mentioned there, who provide various degrees of support for people who are in particular issues, so potentially carers, potentially parents, Advice NI, etc., and people who've got cancer as well. So there's a lot of help out there, and there's also something called the Northern Area Health Card, which is up there, which lists by name every single organisation in every area as well.
Okay, David Babington, thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. That's David Babington there from Action Mental Health chatting to us on Causeway Coast Radio. David, thanks very much indeed.